Let's see. I hope this phone stand doesn't break. Oh, that's better. Consumption in the landfill.
Buddy, I hope you had a Merry Christmas. The planet is burning and we're all going to fucking die. Christmas, a time to celebrate the birth of Christ and also the growth of the North Atlantic garbage patch. But don't worry, technically the plastic in our
This
oceans
is
is
so
widely
cool.
dispersed enough that you can't see it from space yet.
Stegosaurus is definitely my favorite herbivore. I know everyone else's favorite was Triceratops, but mine has always been the Stegosaurus. So maybe it was because of Land Before Time. In the Land Before Time, this Daddy Tops or whatever his name is, Sarah's dad is, and Sarah herself were basically just portrayed as asses. So I just thought the look of Stegosaurus are cool. So
Yes, absolutely incredible advice. You can always make more money, but the sweatshop won't always be making more of the skin seamless sculpt face wrap limited edition cocoa colorway.
yeah, I decided to go live again, Orca. So I'm just oh no. My schedule will be kind of randomized. I'll just go live if I feel like it. Just have viewers in chat. No, this is one of the it's not the Lost World, but it was one of the Stegosauruses released in a little like after Camp Cretaceous. But I remember getting this with, and then I got the one of the Allosauruses, and of course I opened this one. That was like a couple of years ago, and just kept it out of box because I just love Stegosaurus. It's my favorite herbivore, so it's cool. I like its white coloring and its chartreuse green color, and its battle action. Is this button right here? It's beveted, but it's blended in really well, so you can't really tell unless you really look at it. So you just press it and then tail damage. So just thought I'd show that off. So in case more people are bored, nothing to do on a Tuesday night. I have 1 week off still, so I could stay up as late as I can. So, but since I return to work in a week, I'll try to slowly phase back into going into bed at this time. So, but just another chill night. Just my lives are going to be called Dinos and Chill, just like Netflix. So, just gonna show off my dinosaurs. So, how's your day, Orca? Orca Archive. I have school tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, that's understandable. Just thanks for tuning in for a bit. And if you have to go to bed now, that's understandable. Just thought I could get some of the late night, Jurassic adult collectors on here and just show them what I have. So I'm just trying to get around a bit. So I haven't opened up any newer models. A battle ready, the lineup that has the scan feature. I remember that. It was like that QR code where you pull out and you basically scan it with a phone app on your was it Jurassic World Tracker? You basically scan that and it's part of your collection. So do you know something about that app? It's kind of funny. Every time I log back into it, it always resets, so I don't like it. Like I don't know why my Google data can't save through it and keep all the scans that I have. So I remember at one point I took my phone over like Target and Walmart just to scan all the toys that were there, but I wouldn't purchase them just to have them in my just to have them in the digital collection. But every time I log out or I re-download the app, they always get deleted. New viewer missed a tail attack. Oh, you missed it here. Better get out of the way or else it'll hit you. So because I have this out, I thought I'd show you one of the other Kenner toys that I have. So it's the Kenner Stegosaurus. Just like I described yesterday, I didn't buy this new, and I didn't grow up with this toy. Actually found this toy at Hey Liam, yeah, yeah, I told you I didn't know when I would go live again, but I just decided to just randomly go live since it's still somewhat early, but of course late for like kids having to go to school tomorrow. But I just thought it'd be a cool maybe 30 minutes to an hour, just show off more dinosaur toys again and just talk dinosaurs and chill. So all I showed was the Camp Cretaceous Stegosaurus with this cool Arctic and green paint job to it. And over here, it's battle damage, or not battle damage, just its action feature, the buttons right here, and it swings its tail like that. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I was also bringing this out, the Kenner Stegosaurus, to show everyone. They're roughly around the same size because Mattel is replicating Kenner's design by making all the dinosaurs in scale versus Hasbro where they just made everything basically the same size and you couldn't tell what was a hatchling or not. Like that small Stegosaurus, and then it has like a tracker and then that net feature, which I could probably go up and grab if we get more viewers in here. But people like to say those are hatchlings, but they actually look like adult-sized dinosaurs. So I didn't know Kenner made a Stegosaurus. Yeah, let me show you a closer look. So that's the Kenner Stegosaurus. It has a real feel texture, so it's rubbery. It's really cool. So this is actually a really cool toy. I'm glad that I got a hold of this. Rogue Toys collectibles that I talked about yesterday, where they have secondhand toys, they're in vintage toys. That's where I actually found this one, and God, I was so lucky that I found this. I don't know how much I paid for this. I think I paid maybe $20 for it, but it's cool. So it doesn't have an action feature, but it does have this dino damage feature. You could see there's a little slot there where you could easily grab it and just basically peel it off. And it pops right off, and there's your dino damage. So that's pretty cool. I think I think the issue with the battle damage pieces back in the day was people kept losing them, but that's why I just don't take them off. I just leave it on there, and unless I'm reenacting a scene for like a diorama or something, I'll most likely just always leave the battle damage piece in, and there it stays. So let me do a better job at popping that in a bit more. So there we go. Look at it, good as new. I found a really dirty juvenile T-Rex at the Murray Peddler. I think that's the exact same. Is it the tan juvenile with the black stripes that also has the battle damage? Because they have that toy right now at the Velvet Underground Comics here in Vegas. I don't think it could sell yet. What was the peak views for the last stream? The peak views was actually 500. So I'm happy about that. And I did go live for exactly 4 hours last time, so let me see. I want to see if I missed any comments. Yeah, okay. I answered the Stegosaurus. I like these battle damage better than the exposed Mattel one. It gives a choice there. Did Mattel have just exposed battle damage? I always thought. Oh wait, yeah, you're right. The which ones are still exposed? Weren't all of Mattel's battle damage toys covered? Like they had this little slot where you just hit it and it snaps right open. I thought that was a cool design because that makes the skin part of the toy. That means the battle damage can't get lost. So I thought that was pretty good. Are you talking about Hasbro's always exposed battle damage? Because that's what Hasbro always has. So I will show you that. Yes, after I got off the live yesterday, I did go to round one to get some footage, and there was actually a Jurassic World claw machine at round one, and I won these two guys right here. So they're like dinosaur hybrid plush toys. This looks like one of the dinosaur hybrids that you could hatch and evolve into the Jurassic Park game. So I forgot which one it is because I haven't logged into the Jurassic World app in a long time. But I remembered I was trying to like raise like a Dilophosaurus and then get that hybrid, whatever it was called. But the only way you could get that hybrid is if you fuse it with a dinosaur that was only available for online events. So Hasbro, yeah, the bullet hole ones. I have the giant Velociraptor hybrid. This one, do you have this one like the giant one? So So tomorrow you'll get to see me upload the short of how I won both of these. So it was in one of the fun zone machines in round one, but there's basically just entire claw machine with just a lot of these Jurassic Park dinosaurs in there. So that was pretty cool. I forgot to browse as long. I forgot to. Yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah, sometimes I mess up my terminology when I'm on live too. So, yeah, sometimes I'll say like Mattel or Hasbro sometimes because sometimes it's hard to keep track. So, but thankfully we don't have to worry about any Hasbro toys anymore butchering because I think Mattel's doing very well with this license. So I don't see any signs of Mattel losing the license. So, yeah, it varies. Claw machines, yeah, people can say they are a scam because they always don't pay out or they drop. But I learned over the years that as long as the claw gets a good grasp, if that means anything, it'll pay out most likely. So for example, if the claw only gets like its foot, then it'll sense that it didn't get a good grab and it'll automatically drop it. But if it manages to get exactly around the whole body, it'll most likely stay down, clamped, and pay out. So also, if the claw stabs, like these two get around it, but one of the other claws basically just hits it, and there's no way for it to grab. That's what I call a stab grab. That means it'll most likely fail. So yeah, so that's what I'm referring to. So yep, they're legit Jurassic World plushes. They have the Jurassic World logo on them. That's what this one is. I'm not sure what you are. I'd like to say this is an Allosaurus because of the small spikes on it and because of the orange and black tiger stripe. So, but it's an official Jurassic World logo. So, yeah, I got a lot of good footage yesterday of me as Owen Grady winning at Claws and playing the arcade game. So it was fun. So, looking forward to putting that video together and just uploading it. So, I try to do at least one upload a day, one short and maybe one short and one long video. And I still need to record a couple long videos before I drive off over to LA on Sunday. So I'm gonna probably do an unboxing of the Camp Cretaceous Spinosaurus, and I'll probably show off a couple more of the Kenner and Hasbro toys that I have. So I learned that in some claw machines you can try and hook the claws. Right? Yeah, I have some on my main channel called Carol Crane, KEROCRANE. I have a couple videos where I manage to just hook it onto like the strap and it pays out. So those are always fun wins. So it's kind of tricky getting it just right, but even now it's still tricky. I've been playing claws for the past 2 years, and I don't consider myself an expert at the claws. I just know what to do sometimes. So as long as the as long as the plush or the prizes in the machine are fluffed in a way where it makes the claw easily grabbing them. Yeah, that's all. Here's another Kenner toy that I have. This one's really cool. It's just like the Dilophosaurus. It's one of the screeching toys, so you basically um bend like move its claws and it'll roar. But I think this one's out of batteries again. Or I was mistaken. I think all you do is just do that with its head, and it's supposed to make a screeching noise. But I just need to change the batteries on this because I think the batteries are out. This is also a toy I didn't grow up with. I found this one at Rogue Toys and Collectibles. I believe I paid maybe $13 for this, but a good collector's item. Every Jurassic toy collector fan needs a Kenner, needs like a lot of classic Kenner toys that appeared in the film, like the Velociraptor. So pretty cool. So cool. What is on TV right now? Someone's holding up a Grinch figure. So. Grinch phone huggers. What's that? Hmm, whatever. So that's pretty cool. And of course, I have Alan Grant. The, the machines in my area only had the small plushies, so it's not even worth gambling. Oh, small plushies are cute too. Did I bring one down here with me? No, it must be still on my bed, but it's so cool. So I used a similar strategy to get that Labubu for my niece out of the claw machine. Oh, did you manage to check out my other channel, Carol Crane, where I basically have a bunch of shorts and other videos of me winning Labubu from the claw machine? So check that out if you can. So this one's an Alan Grant figure. Of course, He does not wear an outfit like that at all in the film. This was just, you know, 90s toys making everything super, making everything extreme. So he has like this skin tight, like body armor shirt, which he doesn't wear, but it's blue, the same color. And of course, he has his white cowboy hat that he loses at some point during the T Rex enclosure escape. So another cool toy. Maybe I'll bring the other Mattel Alan Grant figure one day and I could compare. I don't know. I just don't feel like leaving the phone right now when I'm live right now because I don't want to lose my audience. I used a similar. Wait, I read that one already. Sorry, not yet. I forgot to. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, take your time. Yeah, just if you want to write it down, it's a Krone. That's my main channel, Carol Crane, where I upload arcade and pop mart stuff. So, but you know what? Maybe this is my main channel now because this channel ended up getting more subscribers than my main channel, so which I wasn't expecting. Because all I was really doing was uploading, like I was keep just documenting what they had at Walmart and Target and just filming it, just showing everyone what was out right now. And whether the rebirth toys were cool or not, and then of course that video exploded. So I've since the this channel has been like gaining subscribers by the week, I decided to keep at it, keep documenting what's in the store, not showing off all the Jurassic Park toys I have, and making cosplay reels of myself. So that's why I'm putting more effort onto this channel now so it grows bigger. This isn't your main. No, this isn't my main channel. This Jurassic channel was actually one of my side channels because my main channel was about arcade, me playing at arcades and winning stuff at claw machines and coin pushers and like lift the box games or goldfish scooping games like at carnivals. So this and another anime series were side channels, but then this channel slowly like grew in subscribers because you Jurassic Park toy collectors are no joke. Y'all are serious. You really love your dinosaur toys, and that's why I love them too and keep showing them to all y'all. And I've been basically recollecting Jurassic World figures for the past 10 years since Jurassic World came out in 2015. So from the daily shorts that JD Raptor Wrangler was live. Yeah, those are really fun. I recorded more footage of those. It was just really hot out in Arizona because I was in Arizona when I was recording all those. After like 30 seconds out in the sun, I got wiped out. I just had to go back in, and that's why there aren't as many Raptor Wrangler videos as there should be because I just always got wiped out a bit, and the heat of the Arizona summer heat got to me. So I'll look back in my camera and just re-edit all the videos that I haven't posted yet. But yeah, there are still a ton of videos of me being a Raptor Wrangler that I forgot to edit and post. So I'm currently learning how to play the Jurassic Park themes. That is amazing. That is so cool. I would love to see you record a video and upload it here on YouTube if you ever like get really good, and even if you're recording yourself practice, I would love to see it. So, what happened to that Indiana Jones guy? Did Blue? Oh, Indiana. Oh, he's my friend Jaden. He's a local in Arizona. I do contract work for a living. My main house is here in Vegas, but um for 13 weeks out of the year I go to like different places, and I just happened to get an Arizona contract and I was near him. So he's an Indiana Jones cosplayer, so I was able to hang out with him, get him to perform in some cosplay videos with me. So I believe there's one or two more videos of him that I still need to edit. So that'll be part of the Raptors and Relics series that I have here on YouTube. But I'm gonna also count all the cosplay reels that I record moving forward to also be count as Raptors and Relics, because there's definitely high chances that I'll visit him a lot and see him. I'll see him at conventions, and then when we see each other, that's when we'll keep recording more reels. So it's just Owen Grady and Indiana Jones. So I thought it was a fun concept. So I'm not great yet, but I'm getting better. I only really know one. Yeah, of course. That's you. You don't. Rome wasn't built in one night, so that's why you won't learn an entire score in one night. It's like every day, practice makes perfect. Little by little, you get it. So I'm sure will be popular. Keep at it. Yeah, exactly. See, Orca has your back too. Keep at it, and then your playing will be better. So yeah, I personally really would love to see you perform the Jurassic Park theme song with the trombone. So there's both of them. pretty good. Kenner was good at making all the dinosaur and human figures in scale, so that's exactly the size that they would be probably, since Velociraptor 6 feet tall and Dilophosaurus being 4 feet. I don't know why they did that, because I, I'm sure all of you noticed, but they said they didn't want the Dilophosaurus to be mistaken as a Velociraptor, so they just made it like a bit smaller and with uh, the 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 fan crest. So talk to your pets. Oh no, that was just an added Q&A sticker as an example. So um, yeah, I could still show you so the detail on this. Um, back when Hasbro had the license. Oh, that was scary. What was that? Go away. Go away. There was a scary thing on the TV that just jump scared me. So hey, there's my thumbnail on my channel. It says I'm live. I like that. If my phone wasn't live, I would take a picture of that. That's funny. Anyways, what was I talking about? The back when Hasbro had the license for the Jurassic Park 3 toys, they would release different regional settings for the dinosaurs. Like they would release swamp, they would release volcano, they would release Arctic. So that's what this Stegosaurus reminds me of. It reminds me of the Arctic Stegosaurus and the Tyrannosaurus that we got. They're like in a 2-pack, little small attack pack sets that make me so nostalgic. So maybe when I go live again, or I'll record another video of getting those and showing them to you. But that's basically what this Stegosaurus reminds me of. I believe there was an Allosaurus that they released, Auroravore, in the Camp Cretaceous line. It was dark and turquoise, but it had like this white snow pattern on it. I was like, I don't really care about that pattern. That's why I didn't pick it up. But I only remembered it because I was looking up Allosaurus Jurassic Park videos here on YouTube, trying to see if anyone unboxed the Allosaurus assault and was showing it off, because I wanted to see how perfectly they like put the battle damage back in its skin. So hold on, I'm missing some comments. Let me see. Do you have any Dominion Giga models? You haven't found any in your video. I have the yeah, I had that first Giganotosaurus that its head moves still in the box. It's here somewhere. I think I have to get it out from a box because it's buried. I have the. Do I have the Hammond Collection Gigo? I really need to make a toy checklist so I know what toys that I picked up or not, because I'm not sure if I have the Giganota Hamosaurus. But here, I have the I have some I have one from Kohl's, which I'll go get. So just stay there, and then I'll get back to all of y'all. So. So that empty box that I showed all of you yesterday when I was upstairs, that's where these two came in. I got these at Kohl's. Jump scare must have been the Indominus. No, it was like a creepy girl with like eyes that, and her eyes were wide. I think because my YouTube was playing on autoplay, and one of Mr. Nightmare's videos came on, so that was that got caught in my live, obviously. So yeah, this is one of the main Giganotosaurus toys I have opened. It's one of those like attack pack ones that you get at Kohl's. What's it called? The story pack? I think that's what it's called. But it's basically your typical toy where in the package it's like this, and you have to snap its tail in to put it together. Then it'll just never come out. So there it is right there. A sound chip, because I think it makes now. I think it makes a sound. Let me see. I think I pressed the spike down. And I think it's broken because you hear it's barely roaring, see? So it probably got heat damage, just like the Carnotaurus that I showed you upstairs. So its mouth open and closes, but come on, Mattel, that's lazy. Tongue isn't painted and the teeth aren't painted either. So, and you have to manually open it. I don't think there's a way you could press a lever so its mouth opens and closes. So glitched. Story pack is the book bundle. I have those too. I got the story pack with the plush blue, the plush T-Rex, and it has the book, but I haven't taken it apart yet because I don't know. Maybe I'm always just saving things for like maybe I want to record it. So, but I think this is my chance to do all that. Last night I fell asleep with my phone on and woke up at midnight when my phone was playing analog horror. Ooh, that's scary. Your phone doesn't have like an auto shut off where if it's left idle for like 10 or 5 minutes, it won't automatically shut off. So that's what my phone does. But I sleep with music on. So I have to have the repeat on, so the whole album repeats itself. So okay, so I showed you the Giganotosaurus. So there's the sculpt, and there's its claws and feet, and its femur, its patella, and tibia and fibia, and metatarsals right there. Not colored either. So and it came with the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Surprised the battery didn't die. Yeah, well, it died. See, so that again, that's the sound you get. Very brief, then it cuts off. So I just have to change the battery. So, but this is the T Rex that it comes with. A nice, cool little figure. Definitely way better than anything Hasbro ever released for the 2015 line. So it's cool. It stands perfectly on my hand right here, well balanced thanks to its tail. And look at that. Well, not that side. Let's look at this side. Oh, I guess both sides are the same. So like the Giganotosaurus, its mouth opens, and like the Giganotosaurus, tongue isn't painted, teeth isn't painted, but I guess, well, you could, yeah, the teeth are only painted on the maxilla area, but the mandible, the teeth aren't painted. It's just blended in with the chin. No, when mine is playing, it doesn't turn off. Have you heard of Jurassic photography? Jurassic photography, where you basically like pose your dinosaurs and like dioramas and take pictures of them and then upload it as an art gallery. Yeah, I actually went through some of my 2018 photos. I posed my Dilophosaurus React Attack and the Velociraptor Growler when I was living in the apartments because it was a nice stony area where I used as a backdrop, and I think it came out well. So I could upload that one, or I could just email you the picture. So yeah, so that's the T Rex. What was I saying? Oh, let me test the sound to see if it also has the same issue. Oh, yep, yep, it has the same issue. It has a very brief sound and then it immediately cuts off. So let's hear that again. Yep. So I definitely got to change the batteries on these guys right here. So the YouTube channel. Oh, Jurassic photography. No, I don't think I've heard of that. I'll go check them out when. You know what? I'll just look them up right here. I'll manually type it in with my remote while I'm showing you the while you get to look at the King of Dinosaurs in awe. So Jurassic photography. They film YouTube shorts. Both are shy dinos scared to roar. We could say that. On Grady uses Roku TV confirmed. Yeah, I mean Roku has lived past. I heard this thing where you have to change your TV every 5 years because they break down easily. But I think I've had this TV since 2021, and it's doing fine. I got it at Walmart. Jurassic photography. Here we go. Ooh, dino tracker sightings in our world. Let's see. Department of Prehistoric Wildlife. They filmed all this? Now I gotta ask: is Jurassic photography? Do they like make all the CG themselves? That's impressive. Oh, dude, happy 1K. Yeah, I made 1K yesterday. That's why I'm celebrating. That's why I decided to go live again. I went live yesterday after because my goal was to make 1K. And then I went also the other reason for me going live yesterday was to get my channel hours up more, and that's why I'm going live again today just to get some more channel hours live up. And I see I'm reaching 30 minutes, so I actually reached a small goal today. Hey, how that would be pretty cool if I go live 30 minutes per day. How's that sound? So no, I don't think it's them. Oh, okay, let me see. Uh, there there's like a scene right now where there's a baby triceratops at a door. Oh, yeah, you're right. This is just a regular Jurassic World channel. So, Jurassic Collectibles, Jurassic Collector, or Jurassic Junkie. Maybe I could just filter it out so I just get the channel and not the. Is it Jurassic Photography 2009? That's the channel that comes up when I see it. So nice. I have eight. Well, I had 18 viewers. Now I'm back to 11, but that's still pretty cool. What else can I show you? So, was that the only request you had? Just a Giganotosaurus? Sounds awesome. Daily lives. I won't be able to make them all, but it's a good way to show your. No, it's fine. Like I think the purpose of having a. I think the purpose for me personally, if I go live for 30 minutes a day, is to at least have like a couple viewers. Because if I have zero viewers, and that won't count as watch hours. But since I went live, I've consistently had like 1 to 18 viewers and 11 viewers right now. So oh, everyone, make sure you're hitting that heart button down there. I want to see this live get a lot of likes, okay? That'll give me more motivation to keep going live. So, though widescreen lives I think would be better. I heard about that, but my friend Ernie, who he has 4K subs on YouTube, so he's actually a legit YouTuber. So he used to record lives in widescreen, but then he later experimented and found out that the portrait lives actually get shown to multiple YouTubers. Like they just randomly get shown to people. So I think that this is like a better way to get more viewers into live. So that's just my opinion. I don't know because I never went live widescreen. So and I really liked my experience yesterday going live in this format and going live today in this format. At this time, 9 p.m. is got like a lot of good deals too. So yeah, so yeah, so is it Jurassic Photography 2009? Is that their channel? That's the only thing that pops up. Oh, here's a Spinosaurus on the beach. That's pretty cool. I don't know if this is the right channel or not, but it looks like this person takes their toys to different landscapes and then basically photographs them. That looks pretty cool. That would be a cool thing to do with these. So yes, yo, so it is 2009. That's cool. Oh, okay. They opened the Jurassic World Rebirth Spinosaurus. Ah, that looks nice. Here, I'll give them a sub right now. So, there. Hopefully they sub back. Hey, that's the only way my channel can grow, right? So that's them. Okay, good. Yeah, I sub to them, so I'll see more of their stuff when I'm in my home feed. So what else can I put on? So let me see if Clayton released a new video. Let's see, Clayton. What video do you have? 7 years ago, 3 weeks ago. The truth about the rush production of Jurassic World Rebirth. That sounds like a video I have to pay attention to, not watch while I'm live right now. So shorts may reach more people, but how many are going to stay? Shorts show up randomly and can scroll past. Widescreen, you have to click on it, showing interest and dedication. Okay. Good to know. I mean, I think it'll be pretty easy going widescreen. All I have to do is adjust my my phone tripod, but I'm not using the same one as I did yesterday. I'm using a really wonky one. So in the beginning, once this live goes up on my videos, you'll see how I'm struggling just trying to get it organized. So I'm glad you stream because there's 0% chance I'm sleep. No, wait, why do you think you're not going to sleep tonight? Don't you have school tomorrow? You need to be well rested when you go. You need to be well rested when you go to school tomorrow. So, is it just insomnia? I'll make sure to check out your longer videos and comment on. Yes, please. Yeah, I had like I said yesterday. I have a video where I basically showcased all the Jurassic Park and Jurassic World Dilophosaurus toys that I own from Kenner, Hasbro, and Mattel. And that's my most recent long video I put up that I believe that was 3 days ago. And right now it only has like 50 views right now. I also mentioned yesterday that I'm kind of regretful that I didn't include the Kenner Spitter Dilophosaurus toy without the frill. It's the one where you soak underwater and squeeze it so it spits water. Because I forgot I owned that toy. And then when I was going live yesterday, I realized that I had it. So your boss and teacher may leave you, but Blue never will. Jurassic School. So That'll be cool. A Jurassic School. What do y'all think of me doing some educational segments? I know a lot of kids are very into dinosaurs, so at this point they probably know more than I do. But what do you think of me like doing like some educational segments where I say this is an ankylosaurus, its bone is so hard and its tail can knock a tank out, blah blah blah. So, and then I was also thinking of um, does anyone remember when a COVID happened in 2020 and every cosplayer was doing this YouTube series called COVID Story Time where we basically dress up as superheroes or comic characters and we read stories. That's what I also did. I dressed up as Owen Grady. I read the original Jurassic Park to audiences, but that video and that channel are gone. It got deactivated. But of course I could always record a new one. So I was thinking of doing that. So Charlie died. Charlie was the first rapper to follow Owen, only to get blown up. Yeah, that's kind of sad. So when like she like stuck her head out of the grass and tilted her head, and the stupid mercenaries, yeah, bad mercenaries. So my hand hurts. I drank an energy drink this morning because I am always tired and I have mild insomnia. Well, I got insomnia because I was in the military. So yeah, I was in the when I was in the United States Air Force, my schedule would abruptly change. Like I would be on day shift, and all of a sudden they'll say you're going to be on night shift for 1 week, and oh, you're going to swing shift for 2 months. Oh, you're going back to day shift. So my schedule was constantly fluctuating, and of course the stress of being in the military didn't help either. So all that caused my insomnia, so that's why I'm sometimes dependent on taking sleep meds when I go to sleep. So, but I think I would say you're too young. So forget that I even gave that suggestion. But just try to I don't know, just maybe try to close your eyes. Maybe you could get some rest because I don't. If you're tired at school, I don't think that's I don't think that's any good. That's no bueno. So my hand hurts. Oh, I read that one already. Sorry about that. All my Jurassic knowledge is from Jurassic World. I'm not a real paleontologist. When I was a kid, like in kindergarten and first grade, my science teacher had all these Jurassic Park, not Jurassic Park, but basically all these dinosaur books. And when we were going over the Triassic, Jurassic, and Cretaceous period. That's when I would learn about different dinosaurs. There was also this alphabetical, like a dinosaur book that was alphabeticalized. So A for Ankylosaurus, B for Baryonyx, etc. And that's how I really like got into them. I was basically reading every fact about them, and it was so cool. Yes, I'm ex-military. I served in the United States Air Force for 6 years, from 2012 to 2018. So sorry, posted halfway through again. I've been jittery, so yeah. So that's why I keep my hair like a fade because I liked how my hair looked in the military, so I basically just keep it like this in the civilian world. So I don't like it when my hair gets too long. I keep it like a comb over like this, and yeah, I just don't like it when my sides get too long. So this is what I usually keep it as. So how Bileson discovered that something had survived. I don't know what that is. It sounds like a clickbait title, but of course, everything has to be clickbait. So I try to make clickbait titles today too. So every time I upload something, so you've been jittery all day because of your hand. What's wrong with your hand? Does it have anything to do with the energy drink? So put those away. I'll show this off again so you can get a closer look at the Kenner Stegosaurus. Look at that. It's nice bumpy detail and texture. It's real skin. It's not hard, so you could actually press into it. Also, it's like rubbery. Even its head. Fling. And its plates are like that too. Like rubber. But I'm not going to do that too much because I might warp. So there's its battle damage piece. And its foot. And where's the Jurassic Park logo? Ah, the Jurassic Park logo is right there. What happened to the giant blue plushie? Which giant blue plushie? I have a lot of giant blue plushies. You mean this one? Rawr. Yeah, this one's one of my favorites. It's cute. So. Stegosaurus, yeah. So Oh, here she is. So, squishy Stegosaurus. Yep. No. Have any of you collect so 2018 at Target during Black Friday, there was like a life-size Jurassic World blue plush that I made sure I didn't miss out on. That's actually sitting up in my room right now, and I'll showcase it sometime when I'm live, when I'm more prepared to grab it. But right now, I'm just trying to keep this live short and simple. Just like I said, the end goal maybe go live for 30 minutes to an hour, just talking about Jurassic dinosaurs and chill, and just showing what I have, and then yeah, so eventually if I prepare more for it, I'll gather more toys to show off, like the giant life-size Velociraptor blue plush that I have. So it's been sore all day. The biggest blue plushie cuz all your plushies are humongous. Yeah. Yeah, this I think this is the second biggest one, but the blue plush, yeah, it's like a life-size one. I actually uploaded that short here on my channel when I was filming it at Target. So once I'm done with this live, you could take a look at it. Hold on, let me see. I had a big wart on my thumb, so I got it froze a week ago. A big blister formed around, and it got ripped. Oh, you got a blister. Was it like a sebaceous cyst or something? That's like a. If you go to the doctor, that could be like a small clinical procedure that you could just basically they'll numb it up, maybe put you under anesthesia, and then they'll get rid of it and maybe suction any pus that's remaining in there. So I say this because I work medical for a living, so yes, it's life size. So it's been sore all day. Drink lots of water. So, I've seen it. Yeah, I'll showcase it someday. I just don't want to have to. I just don't want to have to leave my audience, go all the way upstairs, and be gone for like a minute, and then everyone gets bored. So it wasn't a pus blister. Was it like a bug bite or something? I drank this earlier today, so I make very strict rule for myself. I say one energy drink a day and no more. So this has been my favorite lately, the Rockstar Hardcore Apple, because to me it tastes like apple cider. So and my fridge is well stocked, so it was full of fluid. So okay. Oh well, just take it easy and rest a bit. Don't put too much strain on it. So yeah, yeah. Here's to a healthy recovery. So just keep resting and again don't put too much strain on it and hope your hand recovers. So and then my other rule is I try to not drink soda or any sugary drinks past 6 p.m. because that that causes the risk of waking up more often at night when you're asleep. So for a time when I was working day shift at the hospital, the only energy drinks I would drink was during the afternoon. So after 6 p.m., all I would drink is water, and it worked because I didn't wake up in the middle of the night. But because I've been on vacation all of December and the first week of January, basically, I've been slipping out of my habits. I've been drinking like the energy drinks a little later in the day, like before 5 p.m., and sometimes I'll have a soda at night, and that I will wake up in the middle of the night. But I think only one time during vacation I woke up at 3 a.m. and couldn't get back to sleep. Everything was just on my mind, and then I didn't go back to sleep till like 9 a.m. So I was up for a good 6 hours. So yeah, yeah. See, even Orca has your back. Cheers to a healthy recovery, Liam. So just leave the camera framed at the smaller blue, silly looking. And I did that yesterday. Remember when I was trying to heat my coffee up, I said like go entertain them, Blue, and I just had her sitting on the sofa. So let's see if that's a good angle right now. So yeah, there she is. She could sit right there, but then all the comments are blocking her. So smart. I didn't think about that. Hmm, yeah. So they have a really tiny one, a tiny blue. It's like this big, but it uses this exact same mold. It's so cute. I also want it at a claw machine. It wasn't at Round One. It was at this it was at the smaller business of arcades in Arizona called Joystick Arcades. Once I saw it, I was like, I totally have to leave with this. I'm not leaving it here. So I played until I won the little blue plushie. So I didn't think about that. Yeah, I remember. But speaking of getting a drink, I'm gonna drink a vitamin water. So I'm gonna go grab a cold one right now. So I don't like ice, and I don't like drinks that are super cold. So that's why it's a little quirk about me. But I keep drinks in the refrigerator that are half empty, and I just take a room temperature one, and I just poured a cold drink into it, so it won't be freezing. So and then I have a nice. It's not too cold, but it's cold enough. So because that's what my mouth tolerates. So it's one of the strange quirks about me. So did you see the satchel? Yeah. Are you referring to the satchel? Oh, where is it? Oh, yeah, it's all the way over there. Hang on. Are you referring to the satchel right here? The one that I got at Box Lunch. No, not Box Lunch, a Miniso. It's cool. You could just sling it over your shoulder like that. You just go to work or go to school with it. So no, the green. Oh yeah, the umbrella one you showed me. Yeah, I saw it. That was a cool picture. At first, I didn't remember me asking that question, but then I remembered when you mentioned it. So I was like, that's pretty cool. So while I was up, here's another. This is another raptor you could win at round one. It's so cute. It's green and it has stripes on it, and it's the same size as the blue one. So they're so cute. I would probably say this is more closer to Charlie since Charlie is the greener of the raptors. I believe Delta is the brown one, and then Echo is like the lighter brown and yellowish one. So, well, did anyone remember the Titan series of Raptors that Hasbro released? They were so terrible. Remember they did, and none of them even had the sickle toe claw. That was terrible. Then Echo was like a mustardy yellow color, so I remember that. I kept telling myself that if it's on sale, I'll buy it because those are the only toys I could get of the Raptor squad besides the Roarivores, which were repaints. But I ended up not getting it. What I did get was the Legacy collection of them back in I believe they were released in July of 2021. They had all four of the Raptor squad members. I have the green one. Oh, nice. You have this one. So they have it in this size, and they have a smaller one, and they have a really smaller one. So I don't know if they come in a bigger size than this one. So, but this one is also a favorite, so it's cute. Love it. I love both of them. Also, you could also win like a Brachiosaurus plush at round one. It's in a sitting pose, so it's pretty cute too. So I think pretty much all of the round one plush toys that are Jurassic Park themed are in their sitting pose. The Triceratops is in this pose. The Stiggy Moloch, and there's a T Rex one also. Of course, there would be a T Rex. You can't have Jurassic Park toys without having the most popular IP, so or most popular species. So, but it's the size of a small dinner plate. I have that one. Yeah, it's actually right there, but I think I got up enough, so I got the smallest one. Yeah, but they're cute. Like bigger isn't always better, so the small ones are really cute too, because you could put them on your shelves. So, or yeah, you could like even display them like that. So that's the good one for That's good about the smaller ones. I didn't know where to find a Jurassic World survival line. It's been a while. I don't know what line that is, so you probably have to remind me which one that one was. So three size, and I ended up with the tiny. Yeah. Well, I think it's because the tiny ones are more easily distributed because a lot of these arcades and these restaurants will always order a bunch of these like mini toys from Toy Factory, so they'll put them in the machines. And then you could also trade out your tickets at Dave and Buster's to get the smaller ones. I remember doing that for the tiny green raptor and the Dilophosaurus one. So oh, I needed that. Why was I so dehydrated? They look like modern versions of Chaos Effect. I remember when Hasbro was on their final life support of their Jurassic World IP. The very last line they released was the hybrid line where everything was like all colors. Remember where we got that blue Spinosaurus with the red sail, which looked like the level 40 Spinosaurus in the actual Jurassic World app game. So, though I bigger means more squishy and huggable, right? Yeah, it'll look like yeah, more squishy, more huggable. Though I'll agree the tiny are the best for display. Yeah, these are good for display if they're on the sofa. The only sad thing is if I want to lay down on the sofa, I have to kind of move all the squishies out of the way. So, hmm, goodness, what time is it right now? Let me see. 10:28, and this live is 51 minutes right now. That's cool. So, yeah, so I achieved another daily goal today, just going live for 30 minutes. So it's really hot right now. So and I'll probably stay on maybe for 8 more minutes. So yeah, they did that for the Lost World toy lines. Oh, you know what? I think the Lost World is the toy line that I'm the least familiar with. I don't think I own any toys from Lost World. I do own that the little McDonald's or Burger King watch with the Stegosaurus skeleton fossil on it. It's like brown and beige color. It's not with me right now. I just remember having it in my house in California growing up with it. I believe that was the only Lost World toy that I own. And to this day I don't own any of the Kenner Lost World toys. Maybe uh, it's kind of in the gray area, but I slightly like Jurassic Park 3 more than Lost World, which would mean that Lost World would be my least favorite of the original trilogy, but maybe that's why I just never seeked out any toys from it. So the Jurassic World Survival have crazy designs. I'll have to look that up. Like right now it's a blank to me. Nothing's coming up, but I'm sure if I looked it up after I get off this live, then it'll hit me, and I was like, oh yeah, that's what it was. So, but you know what? I'm gonna try to see if anyone uploaded any videos of that, so I could answer or tell you if I am familiar with that line or not, and I could see how crazy the designs are. Jurassic. What was it called? Jurassic World Survival. That's what it was called. I don't like having to manually type all the letters in like this. It's such a painful process. And if I mess up, then I have to scroll all the way to that delete button and then delete a couple words. Jurassic World Survival Toys. Yes, it came up in. Ooh. Jurassic World Survival Wave 2 figures checklist leaks. What? This video came out one day ago. Let's take a look. I've never seen these before. Okay, I am familiar. I think I am familiar with the survival ones. I think I filmed some of the. I believe was there a Plesiosaurus? I think there was one, but Frenzy Pack. Those are cool. There's a turquoise Dimitrodon with an orange sail. That looks like a red Pteranodon. That's kind of cool. Those are crazy designs. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, thanks for telling me. I'm gonna have to look more into that, the Jurassic World Survival line. So, 8 more minutes. Gonna take advantage of time we have with Cipher. Thanks. So, I'm glad. I'm glad y'all think so highly about this. So, there's a lot of them already. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think I think I have seen the Jurassic World familiar toys. I don't think I just ever picked them up. So, yeah, but they do look familiar to me. So, there's a brown Ceratosaurus with a horn. There's a turquoise Stegosaurus. Jurassic World gigantic Thrasherus Gorgosaurus. Oh. Oh, these are cool. Yeah, I'll definitely watch these when I'm. There's a tape. Is that a Tapejara? No, that's a Pteranodon. I I say that because the thumbnail this YouTuber used for their Pteranodon had the same coloring as the React Attack Tapejara from Hasbro Jurassic Park 3. So that was also one of the new toys that when I saw it I didn't know existed, but I know the Brachiosaurus React Attack came with it. So I think it's really cool that Mattel has been doing like several nods and colorings to past Jurassic Park lines. Like they've been coloring the Gallimimus the same as the Kenner Gallimimus, and I believe they have released a Tapejara in the Jurassic Park 3 React Attack coloring. So turn the camera, chat. We gotta see. Okay, don't mind the messy TV room. So yeah, that's basically what I'm seeing right now. So that's the Pteranodon. It was basically this first video I was looking at. It said Jurassic World Survival Wave 2 leaks, which is right here. So this is what I was looking at. It's a cool looking gray T-Rex, similar to the T-Rex we saw at the river in the Jurassic World Rebirth scene. It has like a blue glowy feature on it. Not sure if that's going to come with it or if you'd have to shine a flashlight on it to reveal it, but either way, that would be a cool design. So yep, collect Jurassic. I'm all too familiar with that. Collect Jurassic. So go over to the right. Okay. The Ceratosaurus is the one I'm looking for. Okay, Liam's looking for the Ceratosaurus, and you also have the Mattel Tapejara. Go over to the right. Is this the right you're talking about? If there are many Titan-sized models, how many life-size model could there be? That is told you about yesterday. Ah, okay. No, couple videos over. Okay. This one right here.
Charging Chomp Carnotaurus. We picked this up from Amazon. Let's get it unboxed. Measuring 17.1 inches long.
Titan T-Rex can eat the Hasbro one.
Sculpt and paint actually look pretty good. Fantastic head sculpt with orange eyes.
There's a tub of dinosaurs on the cover. Let's see. This one?
Attack Dilophosaurus. Let's get it unboxed. Measuring roughly 7 inches long, Dilophosaurus actually looks pretty good. Pretty sweet facial sculpt with a lot.
Wow, I'm not familiar with that Dilophosaurus. That's pretty cool. I didn't know there was a new Dilophosaurus I didn't know about. So, oh, it does have a spitting effect. That's pretty cool. No, it was a blue tub. Well, I'm glad I saw this video because now I'm aware that there's a red Dilophosaurus. So, no, it was a blue tub. A blue tub. I don't see any blue tub. Was it next by this? Hmm. Yeah, sorry. I don't see any blue tub, so uh you're on it. This one? Oh, that's a blue tub.
Welcome back to Jurassic World Midlands. Today we are going to be taking a look at the latest 100 different Jurassic World dinosaurs in this box. Let's get started. Alright guys,
The
welcome to
Atrociraptor.
another
Hmm. I need to step up my channel intros and music. So I don't know. Eventually, if I get bigger, if this channel grows bigger, I'm gonna have to make like an intro video. I did make an intro video for the Dilophosaurus video that I opened that I uploaded 3 days ago. I think it was the Atrociraptor. It looked like it. Yes, that's it.
And this is the Spinosaurus.
Awesome! I hit an hour. Woohoo! So
One question for you guys: do you guys prefer the Spinosaurus from Jurassic
the
Cipher,
big
or do
green
you
one.
guys prefer the
Let's see. It
Spinosaurus from
is
Jurassic
10:37 right now.
Let's put it in the comments. Next, this is our latest to start us off.
Intro needs to
This
be full
is
screen.
now
Yeah, I for the intro I used like archives of like
this is
long
better
clips that I
than
had,
the black
and I
hole.
just put like
This
the
our
jungle background on the sides to, make it widescreen.
for
But
this all
if I'm ever in those areas
Jurassic
again,
Cipher all
I could record a
Let
widescreen
me know
intro.
who
So
you guys prefer. I would say that
yeah,
both of
and
them
I know
are
shorts get the views because
very
people are
good.
scrolling, but
Okay.
it's just my long videos that are widescreen that
Now
I
for
need to
our
work on getting the
next
views. So
one of
I
our
got confused by time
latest
zones. Like, yeah, I'm on the
this
West
is the
Coast, so
Jurassic
it's
Cipher.
10:30 p.m. right
This
here.
is a
So
long one. This is a
see, I got a
long one.
YouTube
I think I
notification. Let's see. You got a
have
love from
practiced
your comment got a love
this
from Darian the dinosaur. Oh, that's cool.
rolls
So
and stickles. So
I got confused.
one of Mosasaurus is actually
Well, that's a
Tyrannosaurus.
cool Mosasaurus toy.
Next, moving on to our next one, we have the latest Pteranodon. If you guys have not seen one
East Coast
before,
over here.
this is basically for you guys to
Okay,
check
so
out. The
Liam, I know
Pteranodon
you're in
is
Kentucky. Where were you at, Orca? Again?
wild raw.
I don't know if you
This
mentioned
is
it yesterday,
another
but
can
I
find.
just remembered
Sitting
Kentucky because
pose
Tennessee
also
was
isn't bad.
underneath
Next
of
one
it.
right
So
here, which is also from the dead
New
eye.
York. Oh, cool. Okay.
This is a female
Hey, that means you're close to New. That means you're close to the New York Toy Fairs. Have you ever gone to one of those? I always like seeing the
Pteranodon.
Jurassic Park displays when they do the toy fair. Every time Toy Fair comes up, I look up YouTube videos and I just like seeing people take a tour and looking at it. So, and I like the elaborate displays that Hasbro used to put up, and then now the ones that Mattel puts up. So, let's put that right there. I guess I could show you this while I'm here. It's in reach. I didn't realize it was in reach of me also, but it's basically the giant plush Triceratops that you could also get at round one. So here it is right here. Just like the Brachiosaurus, it's in a sitting pose. So I discovered there is a Comic Con in Louisville, Kentucky this summer. Oh, that's cool. Are you gonna try to go to it? Hopefully it's close by. Um, I have driven like an hour to go to a con, but I just prefer if cons be 10 minutes from me or even 30 minutes from me. So, yes, if I can. Cool. Well, if you go, let me know how it goes. So, and then I'll or just come on the live if I'm live in the summer and then just tell the story about that. So, so that's the Triceratops sitting pose. Also, could be won at a claw machine in round one. I don't think I won this one in a claw machine. It was in the game. It was in the game where it's sitting, and you basically need to get the claw to just knock it down. So that's what I won this one in. So Louisville's out 2 hours away. 2 hours also isn't bad. I consider 2 hours a typical day trip. So when I was in Lake Havasu is only 2 hours away from where I live, so I was going home every single weekend when I wasn't working. So I really enjoyed that. So oh, that's pretty cool. The Ceratosaurus has a glowing effect. It's like see through. So when you press its battle damage, it roars and it's orange. I think I did a short on that. I think I'll upload that short tomorrow, maybe. So gigantic Thrasher Stegosaurus. That is a green paint job. Hey, look at that. Is a very green Stegosaurus. Almost it looks like mad scientist like. That is like a toxic green color. Ah, the tail extends. That's pretty cool. We haven't seen that before yet. I was in a 4-hour drive to go to a Renaissance festival last July. Ah, that's cool. Um we have a Renaissance festival here in Vegas once a year. There's two actually. One is the Renaissance fair. The second is pirates. So everyone dresses as pirates or everyone dresses as medieval characters. So did you dress up as any medieval characters or like a knight or anything? So I like the tail spikes. Me too. Like the live stream. Yeah. Yay, Ernie. Hey, Ernie, I got your text. To answer your question, no, I didn't leave the house today. I I basically slept in. I don't know why. When I left yesterday, I stayed up for a little bit, took my sleep meds, and then I was out. And I didn't wake up till really late, so then I just ended up staying in here. So yeah, that's who I was referring to, saying that you get more views when you're like live, in this screen in this format. So I was a part of the Spanish Inquisition. Oh, that's cool. So since you say that, it makes it sound like almost every city or state has like a Renaissance fair once a year. So that's pretty cool. So the one here in Vegas takes place at Sunset Park, which is in Henderson. So that's about like a 24-minute drive. I've only been to it once because I'm usually always out of town when it goes on. And then the Pirates one actually takes place closer, like up here at Craig National Park. And I've been to that one too. It was pretty cool too. There's a lot of pirates, a lot of mermaids, a lot of rum. Just kidding. A lot of cream soda, a lot of everything. So, do you have those inflatable dinosaur costumes? Yes, I do actually. So Spirit Halloween stores. Every time Halloween's over, you notice Spirit Halloween does 60% to 75% off sales. That's when I bought the inflatable T-Rex costume. I never took it out or wore it yet. It's in the package. I just never found a good opportunity to try to take it out. I believe I have the air hose for it too to inflate it, but I just never got around to wearing it. There was just no occasion to doing it. So, but I always see those inflatable T-Rex costumes at conventions and stuff, and they're always fun to take photos of and just to watch because the way they walk wobbly, it's so cute. So 10 weekends. Wow, that's amazing. 10? Wow. So it's like almost like every month you have a Renaissance fair. That's cool. I'm stiff right now. So each weekend is a different theme. One was pirates, one was Knights of the Round Table, the one Viking weekend. I believe the round table one and the Viking overlap because there's always like a knights and castle area, then there's the Viking area. So it's all in one summer. Oh, okay, it's all in one summer. Okay. There's an inflatable Pyroraptor, but it's only kid size. Gatekeeping. Oh, yeah. Maybe that's why I never heard of the inflatable Pyroraptor because if you said it's only kid size, I think I saw that there was an inflatable Velociraptor blue one, which is pretty cool too. So someone should come over here and wear the inflatable balloon, and I'll be like the companion to that. So oh, so he's showing off the blind bag Distortus Rex toys. I was curious, what do all of you think of the Distortus Rex? Let me pause that for a bit. So my opinion of Jurassic World Rebirth, I enjoyed it. I just wasn't really a fan of the hybrids. We had were those things called the Mutadons and then the Distortus Rex. Because I thought after Fallen Kingdom we were slowly phasing out of hybrid. So that's why I thought Dominion was refreshing. Because the big bad apex predator of that film was a Giganotosaurus, a natural dinosaur, and it didn't behave like the hybrids being persistent and constantly pursuing the heroes, but that's just my opinion. I thought that we would slowly phase out of the hybrids because they don't count as real dinosaurs. So that's why I liked it when only natural dinosaurs were the enemy. But like Henry Wu said, nothing in Jurassic World is natural. They've always had to put in DNA of other species to fill in the gaps. So yeah, so it would be kind of a hard discussion topic to have if I were to say something like that. It looks like a beluga whale. Oh, so my opinion about the Distortus Rex. So you said a beluga whale. Me, like everyone else, I thought it looked like the Cloverfield monster. You know, that giant colossal monster from Cloverfield. Like it started out as a found footage film from I believe 2008 or 2009. And then the very well received 10 Cloverfield Lane came out as a sequel, which watching it in theaters was an experience. I could watch it in my living room now, but just the experience of watching 10 Cloverfield Lane in the theater was just really different. You always had that feeling of looking back on your shoulders, and especially when driving home that night, it had that feeling. So that's why movies are always usually meant for the theaters. Like you have to see it in theaters because if you see it in your living room, it just doesn't have the same feeling. So, but that's funny. I like that. A beluga whale. So, okay. The Distortus Rex should have had more screen time. Make us feel empathy for the living mistake. Yeah, just like the Indominus Rex, we felt a little empathy because the only positive feedback it's known all its life is the crane because at least it knows that it's food. So I guess that's a small empathy we got from it. Even though it ate its sibling, and even though it kills for sport, but I guess that was some way to try to give the Indominus Rex some backstory. Also, the movie was meant to follow the book. It wasn't scary at all. So what I know about films is sometimes a novelization would be released first. And because it would be released first, there could be some changes into how the filming process goes. So sometimes a scene that was meant to be filmed will be changed last minute, but that scene would be retained for the book. And I know a lot of instances where that happened. So it looks like a lizard and T-Rex hybrid because it mostly is. I could see the T-Rex part of the hybrid, but that big head that's disproportional to its body. I don't know. I just no. It's alien to me. It's like more like something you would see in an alien film or like a Cloverfield film. That's what I think of the Distortus Rex. Rebirth I watch, but will stop buying any more content following it. It's a reboot that signals me to move on. Love the legacy franchise that ended on Dominion. So with my opinion on Rebirth, me personally, I thought it was too soon for us to get a Jurassic World movie so close after Dominion. Like we got Dominion in 2022 and it only took us 3 years to get a new Jurassic film. So I don't think that was enough time. I think we should have lived knowing that the Jurassic World trilogy ended on that note, and we could just live for a while without anything new Jurassic, because we're still already getting the games like Jurassic Survival, Jurassic Evolution, and we're getting the ongoing Netflix series Camp Cretaceous. So, yeah, I just thought it was too soon for a rebirth. So, and that also brings me up to another point now that I mentioned that. So, is Camp Cretaceous going to include nods for rebirth? Because they had that one Lion King 1.5 scene where it shows that they were there and during the scene of the movie, but we didn't know they were there. So because basically the Fallen Kingdom opening of the Mosasaur. So it was funny that that happened, but I don't know because Camp Cretaceous there's a time skip. And I don't remember if Jurassic World Rebirth had a time skip or not, or if it takes place in the present day right now. So they rushed Rebirth. Yeah, I kind of agree too. To me, Rebirth kind of sounded like a fetch quest movie. Like you know how in a video game it's a fetch quest, you get the one item, the second item, the third item. That's what I felt like Rebirth was like. There is a theory that why did Indominus didn't flip the crane to eat was because of the positive relationship with the crane. That's a good theory. I actually never heard of that, but that sounds believable. So that's a good theory actually. So I believe that. I'm waiting on more Cloverfield movies. Me too. The Netflix film we got that was announced during Super Bowl 2017. Clover was it 2017 or 2018? Super Bowl 2018 or 20? Cloverfield Paradox. Yeah, I don't think that was a good movie at all. It was so forgettable. So you probably know this, but Originally, it was supposed to be a movie called God Particle. It kept the same overall plot of going into space to find resources for the world. But halfway through production, they decided, why don't we make this a Cloverfield film? Which is why there's like obvious reshoot scenes, especially the ones on Earth. So no, I don't think it was a good film. So yeah, I'm waiting for the next Cloverfield film also. Rebirth is based so far into the future. Everyone and everything OG is really. I didn't know that. They're all dead. Hmm. It's been so long. I don't remember Cloverfield. I don't remember Cloverfield either. I only remember it's a found footage film. The only movie I remember the most is 10 Cloverfield Lane. You know, the basement movie. That's because that was a really good film. That's why I rewatch it like once a year. So that's the only Cloverfield film I remember. So just the original Cloverfield, the found footage film, and then the bad Cloverfield Paradox on Netflix. So 10 Cloverfield Lane was the best sequel. I agree, but Paradox had the biggest ending. Yeah, we don't know what happened. They basically left the space colony, went down to Earth, and then the giant colossal Cloverfield monster came out of the clouds, and then it just ended on that. So we don't know what happened. So I don't remember any of them. Who owns the rights to Cloverfield? Is it Paramount? Does Paramount release Cloverfield? So I don't know if you have Paramount Plus, but maybe those films might be on there, and you could maybe like have a watch, or if you're bored and you really are gonna stay up all night and not sleep, maybe watch one of the Cloverfield films. Me personally, the adult in me is telling you that you need to rest, especially if you have school tomorrow. So like, don't be late. So and don't fall asleep during class and pay attention to what the teacher says. So and don't give your teacher any trouble. So that's the only words I have. So yeah, I only paused it on the unboxing because the Disortus Rex. He was showing us no, he was just I can't talk. He was showing off the Distortus Rex blind bags on screen. That's why I went into this whole Cloverfield spiel right now. So, but enough of that. Let me just get a movie ready, and then I could get off this live soon since I've been on for 1 hour and 17 minutes. Awesome. Watch. I'm gonna say that I'm gonna leave at the 1 hour and 30 mark because I already told you I was gonna end the live at 1 hour, but being the committed guy in me, I'd probably want to stay on this live for 2 hours. So, and that would be I would be such a bad example as an adult. So keeping like all the watchers up past their bedtime when they should be at school tomorrow. But happy hump day in advance, Wednesday. So I don't remember it. 2027, 2030 is where Rebirth takes place. Oh, okay. Okay, so not into the too far future. That's still like in modern times because we're in 2026 right now. So I don't believe any of the OG characters would be dead in that time span. So it's really funny when I go to my mom's house in the car. I bring my dinosaur figures to make small skits, but I have the roar or Nasu their top so it screams on every pothole. That's funny. It screams on every pothole. that actually got a chuckle out of me. That's funny. Oh, I remember those days when we would take car trips to visit family relatives. They said you could always bring one toy with you, and then I would usually always bring the Reacatech Dilophosaurus, and then I would switch off and bring the Pack Raptor Reacatech. Now, I don't know what it is right now. Maybe one of the Velociraptor blue toys that I have. Maybe that's what it'll be if I. What am I talking about? I don't need to take car ride trips to see relatives. Because I drive by myself. So. I actually am overdue for watching 10 Cloverfield Lane, so that'll probably be my movie until midnight tonight. So, but I am gonna try to get back to sleep early at an early hour so I could get up because I'm gonna be going back to work next week, and I want to slowly phase off of staying up late all the time. So listen to Owen, a fodder figure for Raptors. Thanks, Orca. I bent my mom's rules. She said I could bring a bag of dinosaurs, so I bring a bag half as tall as me. How tall are you? How so? Is it like three? You said half as tall as you, like a 3 foot bag, a 4 foot bag. Oh yeah, I have Thunderbolts, the Marvel film. I have the Village. Paranormal Activity. That's scary. I don't want to watch Paranormal Activity this late. No way. I'm gonna have a sleep paralysis attack if I do. Clayton did they're dead theory. Ooh, that's interesting. That's actually really interesting. I'm gonna go look that up after this. I'm gonna go look for that video and then put it on my watch later list. So that's what I'm going to do. So click view all. Yeah, thank you. There it is. I didn't want to have to keep endlessly scrolling. So what other fan bases are y'all interested in, or are you all like? Me, I also like Top Gun. So sometimes I dress up in my Top Gun flight suit, like Goose. So and then it would be cool if I recorded like some Top Gun videos. So, but then that would mean I would have to make like another YouTube channel called like Top Gun Ghost or something. So that's my call. That was my call sign when I deployed in 2015. It was Ghost. So if I made like a Top Gun fan film or fan comic, that's what my self insert would be. So I know cringe compilation. So I know it's cringe to make a self insert, but hey, that's what everyone's been doing. So that's how famous comics have been made back in the 90s, because some of the authors were self inserts. So I'm gonna have to confirm this now because you're right. It's not that far into the future. Okay, yeah. Yeah, because I believe all the Jurassic Park films take place in the years that they were released in. So because Jurassic World took place in 2015, they've been open for 10 years. And then the side lore to that was that the park opened up officially in 2005, which would canonically take place 3 years after Jurassic Park 3 happened in 2001. So only JW, lol. Yeah. Oh, okay. Or that means I shouldn't make a Top Gun thing. So okay. All right, I'll stick to Jurassic World. I'm into Resident Evil, Stranger Things, cool. How was the finale? Mortal Kombat, and really like Ducks. Is Ducks like a series, or do you mean the actual animal, or the actual bird Ducks? So I don't have Netflix, so I can't watch Stranger Things or any of the Netflix series exclusives. So I'm in the dark with that. So wow, my digital library is bigger than I thought. Ah, there it is, 10 Cloverfield Lane. Okay. The actual animals. Yeah, ducks are cute. Does anyone like Pokemon at all? Those are those are the plush toys I like winning at arcades. So right here, Psyduck. I won this at a claw machine too. So drunk. Duck. Shy. The finale wasn't great in my opinion. Oh, I wouldn't know because I don't know. Because again I don't. I'm in the dark with Stranger Things, so I'm not sure how it was. So. I know my friends who also have a YouTube video moved their live 2 hours later because they didn't want to compete against Stranger Things finale. So JW for the collection. Okay. Usually things go downhill after season 3, so I applaud any show that makes it past season 3. So because season 3 usually things start getting stale unless they make a compelling new character that joins the cast, or if a main character changes in a direction that conflicts with their ideals, and then they start either becoming a villain or if it's a villain that reformed. So I don't know. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. So, but that's what I refer to when I say that series like do well if they manage to make it past 3 seasons. So I feel bad for all those shows that are only stuck with one season, and they ended up being very good, but then they're not given like the green lit to make another season. So I feel bad for those shows, especially if they're like really good ones. So I did read some Wings of Fire books back then. Okay. My dad is surprised that there are 7 movies in the Jurassic series. Me too, actually. So after Jurassic Park 3, I did wait for a Jurassic Park 4, but of course I wasn't going to wait forever. So, and then when it finally happened in 2015, of course I was an adult by then. But as I so I wasn't like an excited kid over it. I was, however, after I saw it, because as I told all of you yesterday, seeing Jurassic World 2015 reignited that spark in me as a kid and my love for dinosaurs and having me recollect all the Jurassic toys all over again. So that's why I owe that to Jurassic World 2015 and that being probably my favorite film of the Jurassic series and why I like dressing in Owen Grady's 2015 attire. So yeah. 1 hour 26 minutes. Cool, cool. And still have viewers on here. So thanks Orca, thanks Liam for always keeping my live stream open. Very appreciated. So because those count as views. So very much appreciated. So both of you commenting into lives are what's keeping my live streams going so far, and I appreciate that. So, hot take: Fallen Kingdom was better than Jurassic World. Well, everyone has their own opinion, and I respect that opinion. My friend Kevin in Canada, he also really likes Fallen Kingdom. He thinks it's better than Jurassic World. So, as for the villain, Eli Mills, I guess he could be. I don't know. In my opinion, he was all right, but I know some people think he was poorly written and unrealistic, and everyone think his death was satisfying. I think his death should have been more drawn out, in my opinion. I think he got it too easy. So, especially after what he did to Lockwood. So, I actually didn't see the full movie until Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom was out. The full Jurassic World 2015. Fallen Kingdom was dark actual murder. Yeah, I think Fallen Kingdom was the only film where a human actually killed a human and a dinosaur didn't kill the character. Yeah, so yeah, I think Fallen Kingdom still has the honor of having that aspect to it because I don't think Dominion. Yeah, humans were brawling against each other, but I don't think a human killed another human. So um, what was that one girl's name? The was it Sonya, the one who was in charge of the Atrociraptors? 'Cause I know it was funny when Claire like shocked her with like a cattle prod. That was funny. Sonya something. Well, I don't know. Maybe she was that forgettable. I just forgot her name. So Massey plot twist was actually shocking. And then Dominion, they retconned it. Remember? And Dominion, Ellie Sattler confirmed that she wasn't a clone. So they were already retconning their own lore. So he was a good true toy for Rexy. I agree. I think that's the second human Rexy ever ate because first it was Gennaro, then it was Eli Mills, Soyana. Oh, so I was right. It was a Sonya something. I think I have that toy set unopened somewhere. I think it's down here with me. I remember never opening it, but I only got it because Atrociraptor Ghost was the best one that I got. So, or Atrociraptor was my favorite person. Atrociraptor Ghost was my favorite of the Atrociraptor line. So that's why, not brain rot. I don't know who that is. So, what else? Yeah, cause and then going to Jurassic World Rebirth, there was no humans murdering each other either. So no, someone said no. Or the broker. The broker. I need to rewatch Dominion. There are some details of it that I don't remember that much. There was that scene in Malta. That's where the Atrociraptors were. And then there was the Allosaurus and the Carnotaurus that escaped. And then that small baryonyx. So Buck takes the W for the best T Rex. The Buck was kind of scary though. So yeah, especially when he was let loose in San Diego. Junior all grown up in Dominion. Did Junior appear in Dominion? Because I thought only the Buck and Doe appeared in Dominion. So, that's what I thought. So, because Rexy was in Dominion, right? But the Buck and Doe appeared at the very end of it. So. Yeah, he was a good true toy. Junior all grown. Let me see if I have that toy with me. Here, I'll show this off eventually. Yeah, so here's further proof that I like a Trociraptor Ghost. I love this sleek white color, so I had to get this toy also. It's also one of the toys you could find at Kohl's, where it's in that long pack, and the tail's hidden, but you basically just snap the tail in. What line are these toys called? The ones where they don't have like the mouths open, but they're pretty cool. I like these. I knew I had to get the green Dilophosaurus one for the Fallen Kingdom series. So. But I'm not gonna go reaching for it right now. So yes, on Domini you could see the silhouette in the tree line behind Buck. Really, I'm gonna have to rewatch that. So because I didn't see that at all. None. Handler from Malta is the best. So, Handler with the whistle. Okay, yeah. So that's that one, and the one I was trying to show you and get. So that I haven't opened yet. So. Release and Rampage pack. So you got the little crate that houses the Atrociraptor ghost and all the other Atrociraptors. Now I remember her name, Soyana Santos. That's what her name was. I don't even see that on the box. It's not even listed. The name just when you said Soyana, it automatically made me remember her last name, Santos. So there's that. New in the box. So this was pretty cool when I got it. So Pyroraptor on the side, and there she is on the back. Oh, okay. I guess her name is on the back, Soyana Santos. But I swear I wasn't looking at it when I was showing this to you. When I told you I remembered her name all of a sudden. So it's a pretty cool set. Like that. So. Ghost death was unexpected. Same goes for Handler. Actually, did Ghost die? Budget toy line, cause why don't the mouth? I That's a cool nickname. Yeah, let's call it this from now on. Let's call these types of toys budget. The budget series, so because they're cool sculpts, but their mouths don't open, their teeth aren't painted, and their claws aren't painted either. But other than that, I guess they're respectable, cool toys. So, dude, that's 6 dinosaur art, and especially yeah, I'm in art club in my school. That's cool. Budget, yeah. So, like I was saying yesterday, I wanted to make some fan Jurassic comics, and the furthest I got was making the characters meet Claire Daring, and she was about to get ready to show them like a tour on the Jurassic World Park. So, Pyroraptor. I guess Pyroraptor's your favorite, right? I think you're the one who mentions Pyroraptor a lot. So, is that your favorite? These were cool too. I saw these at Walmart back in 2023, the Epic Attack toys. So of course I had to get the Dilophosaurus. That's so cool. That sound still works. Well, 2023 wasn't that long ago, but these are cool. Those are some cool sounds. Oh, it's I guess its frill is stuck in place. So it's kind of like the Reacatog Dilophosaurus where its frill doesn't move. And here's the what we were talking about earlier, the scan code, so you get it in its system. What I like about these is they released the two most nostalgic toys that I love the most, the Dilophosaurus and the JP3 Pack Raptor. So that's why I had to pick these ones up because of nostalgia and because, like I said, back when I was 10, they were my two most favorite Jurassic Park toys. So, ooh, that was a deep growl. I was expecting something more high pitched. Let's see what the next sound makes. There, that sounds like more like a raptor. Okay. That kind of sounded like a Dilophosaurus spit. And that kind of sounded the same with a growl at the end. Yep, that's a raptor, so. I have drawn JP3 Spino and JP3 Male Raptor. Oh, that's cool. Show me sometime. Pyroraptor with 5 exclamation points. Yeah, okay. So that answers that question. I've only done a Pyroraptor in a winter outfit found in my channel. Okay. I'll go take a look. Yeah, Pyroraptors are fair. And Junior. Ghost dies defending his handler, gets killed by Toro and Carnal. Is that a spoiler? I don't think I've seen the other Camp Cretaceous seasons. Or maybe it happened in the first Chaos Theory season or whatever the time skip season's called, but I don't think I remember that, so. Or Breakdance. Oh, okay. No, I'm making a mess. I'm making a mess. All this plush toys and all the toys that I have just laying here. So. In Chaos Theory season, there's 3 seasons already. So I think it was only the first season that I watched. So I think I saw you on Tokyo Drift. Take a bong rip. Which Tokyo Drift? There's a lot of them. And this live going for 1 hour and 37 minutes. So there's 4 seasons. And because I think it's a Netflix exclusive and I don't have Netflix, I don't know when there'll be a time when I'll watch any of the other seasons. So I have to catch up, or if I go to one of my friends' houses and borrow their Netflix, I'll just have to binge it while I'm there. So season 4 is the finale. So there's 4 seasons. So I only saw 1 season. I don't, and because I've only seen it maybe 2 years ago, I forgot how it ended. Did Brooklyn reveal herself back to them? I remembered because Brooklyn's like hand got eaten by an Allosaurus, but I don't. Dude, Liam was spoiled. We spoiled. No, it's fine. Yeah, you don't have. Yeah, I don't mind being spoiled. It's just a whatever now. So, oh, and there's a chance I might even forget that you all said that. So, yeah, it's no big deal. I don't mind. Yeah. Now, if it was something like Avengers Infinity War or Avengers Endgame, then yeah, I'd probably get angry. So. Oh, okay. I passed 1 hour 30 minutes. I might as well go for it and try to hit the 2 hour mark again. So 2 7 plus 15, so another 22 minutes then. So, but yeah, once again, I'm glad that you're both viewing this live. It counts as a view, so getting my channel watch hour. So I'm really happy about that. So I'd just like to show more stuff if I have any. So okay, you know what? Maybe I will try to dig this out just to make the live last a bit longer and make it more interesting. So let's see. Okay, I didn't have to dig too hard, but hold on. No big deal. Ben dies. Oh, okay, never mind. You shouldn't have told me that. I didn't know that. Oh, that's sad. Well, I have it on my mind, my email ads. No, I haven't seen it. Well, I have it on my email ads, all my previous emails to you and everyone I send. I think that's just I think that's how emails work in general. They keep the old messages in the chain, a chain of emails. I think that's what it's called. He had a girlfriend. Okay, let's stop talking about Camp Cretaceous right now. Yeah. So what I was getting, these are the OG Hammond collection toys. I think the Parasaurolophus and the Baryonyx were the very first Hammond collection toys that got released. So these are the ones I have right here. So really cool looking herbivore Parasaurolophus toy. So got that one. It's a good size also. Could be either be on its hinds or on all fours. And then of course I have the fish eating baryonyx toy. So I like it. I like keeping it in this crouching position. There was one PNG of it from Fallen Kingdom where it's kind of like that. So I was trying to pose it that way. So that's why I don't know. I think it looks cooler that way. So look at the detail on that. That's really cool. Hammond collection baryonyx setting the standard for future Hammond collection stuff. So he got slammed by I forgot which time this. I used to have beer. You used to. Oh yeah, because you told me it got destroyed yesterday. So anyway, that's it. And these are what they are compared. Size comparison. Parasaurolophus is slightly bigger, which means it's meatier for all the carnivores. So fatality. And then I have the and then I have the Hammond Collection Pack Raptor because I had to. So I don't know if I could say it just yet. If the Pack Raptor from JP3 is my most favorite of all the Raptors in the Jurassic Park trilogy, but it probably is because I do collect like every single version of the Pack Raptor. So maybe it is my favorite. So, but ever since they made a Raptor a protagonist in blue, of course, blue is always going to be my favorite. So that's it right there. Sculpt. Its lower jaws kind of extended out, so I'm not sure about that. So, or maybe it's supposed to be that way. I'm not sure. So, and the little quills. Of course, you can't make the quills individual, so they have to make some type of webbing material, then paint it individually. So, a nice shortcut. So, in size comparison to the baryonyx, of course, they won't be the same size, as baryonyx counts as a medium-sized predator, which which is in between bigger predators like T-Rex and smaller ones like Velociraptor. So that's what they are. So I'm gonna go put these back before I forget about them. So. Y'all might find this cool, but back when Jurassic Park 3 was around, I don't even know where these cards came from, but they look like some of those cards that you would snap out or cut up from the Lunchables. But oh, no, the answer was right in front of me. This was from one of the toy lines where it was like this. This was from the Swamp toy line, I believe. So it was part of the packaging. It says Swamp Camo. That's what it was called. It was called Camo Extreme. I remember now. So how? Hold on. Let me read the comments. No. How do you identify male and female models and dinosaurs in general? Ones with its frog DNA is confusing. I think they mentioned something about them being asexual. So sometimes you couldn't tell whether they were male and female. And if needed, they would reproduce in the wild without a mate. So that's what the bullfrogs do. So and sorry I can't give a proper answer. I just need to research that a bit more, but that was to my understanding what it was. So JP3 Raptors are my favorite designs for the Velociraptors. Ah, see, so you agree. So yeah, I like them too. Lost World Realtors have the back spikes. Wait, no, you're right. It's JP3. Sorry. Male Velociraptor has quills on their neck. Prove Jurassic World evolution. Okay. Yeah. So these are the cards that they come with. So they're like little packs, and they each come with two dinosaurs, or they would come with one dinosaur and one human toy and an accessory. So that was also a nostalgic line that I like too for Jurassic Park 3, released by Hasbro. And on the back, it says Swamp. In the murkiest swamps, these elite dinos are camouflaged to stalk their prey and attack unseen, making them the undisputed rulers of their marshy world. So that's pretty cool. I mean, this is the only card I was able to find in the house. So yes, they are. Let me put that back too. I'll put you back too. So, unless you want to look at this some more. So. Sadly, the Atrociraptor Ghost seems like it would be one of those toys that would slowly lose its color over time. Like it'll slowly turn a yellow. Because there was a Jurassic Park 3, the alpha female raptor, the white one with the black stripes. I have the figure of that one. It's not a react attack, but it does have a battle damage spot on it. And when you push its head like this one, it'll like open its mouth. So that's the Jurassic Park 3 Alpha Raptor I have. But what I was saying was that one has long since lost its color. So if I were to compare with this one, it would look more yellow than it would white. So yes, I have an entire complete collection of the trading cards from the original Jurassic Park. Ooh, that's cool. Is it like the trading cards like come with the Kenner toys where it shows like the spitter and it's like spitting like on a guy in the floor and then it's like grabbing onto someone's back and it's running? Is it that type of cards you're talking about? So Jurassic World Evolution 3 is hard. The dinosaurs could have 100% comfort, and they just decide to be mad for no reason. Really? I didn't even know there was a Jurassic World Evolution 3. I know there was a Jurassic World Evolution 2, and one of my friends was ranting to me how hard it was because it just was so hard. Or I don't know what he complained about, but he mentioned that he was getting really frustrated with Evolution 2, so I'm gonna put that away. Guess I could keep you. I guess I could keep both of you down here. Plenty of space in my shelf down here for smaller toys, but nothing bigger. No pocket pendants, no plush pendants like Labubu. Just I could put small dinosaurs down here, and that's what I'll keep down here. Oh, I got 7 viewers already. So, and I thought this, and then here I thought the live would be dying down soon. So, well, I have people here. So, this is basically what I was showing off when I first started the live. Some of Mattel's toys, how they're doing such a good job at the toy line, and how this Stegosaurus gives very Camo Extreme vibes from the earlier toy lines when Hasbro had the license. It has that white Arctic color with the chartreuse green on it. Looks like it would blend perfectly well in that kind of environment. Yo, Liam, you waiting on new Jurassic Park Survival game? When is Jurassic Park Survival coming out? I feel like I saw that teaser 2 years ago and they're still working on it. So yesterday for like half hour I was the only one. Yeah, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, you said you would stay up till like midnight yesterday. So carnivores are so hard to keep happy. Remember, in Jurassic Park, every dinosaur is unpredictable. That's why they can't be contained. So just like Ian Malcolm said, life cannot be contained. So yeah. Oh, I'll put these away too in their spots. floor. What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? Put these away also. Finish drinking this too. I don't know. We might have a nothing GT60. End the stream with the Stegosaurus. Okay. I have 10 minutes left on here, so I'll be willing to answer any more questions anyone has for the next 10 minutes I'm on the stream. So throw your questions and comments this way. So, how do you do stream highlights? You must have reviewed five. No, so it was kind of strange because when I go live on TikTok, it would automatically show me 3 10-second clips. It would be completely randomized, and I could pick whether I want to upload one or not. So yesterday, when I ended the live stream from yesterday, it only gave me that one clip as an option. And then I was like, okay, and I reviewed it. It was the one with me talking about how I got the Allosaurus assault set from my friend in Florida. So I was just if that's so, I just thought it was strange that it didn't give me like 3 options or it didn't let me scroll to make a highlight. But that was the only highlight option it gave me. And then the actual live stream was it gave me the option if I wanted to keep it in private or just have it uploaded maybe 10 minutes later because I think after content creators like make live streams, it'll take a while to process. Then it'll give you the option to list it as private or public. So, but of course I listed it as public as soon as it was done. So to answer your question, yeah, I didn't have to review 4 hours of footage. It just gave me an option saying, or just gave me one limited option saying this could be your highlight. Do you want to upload it? What do you say, Jurassic World, of the biggest thing in your fandom hobby life? I don't know because I consider Jurassic Park one of the best fandoms that I love, but there's like a couple other fandoms that I'm crazy about that you could see are all around my house right now. So and like those characters right there, and of course I like Pokemon, so I have Pokemon toys up there, but I would say it's not the biggest, but it is one of my most favorite hobbies, and I am passionate about it. That's why I like dressing up as the character, and I like collecting the toys. So I found toy store near me, and it had a set with Alan Grant, a Gallimimus, a Velociraptor, and 2 compies, but they wanted $70. I think I remember that set back in 2018, I believe, the Legacy collection. There was like a whole like story pack. So I know what you're talking about. There's also one that had a gray Dilophosaurus, but I don't know what I just call those like digital, not digital. I just call those what am I trying to call those? Because I think I have one sitting upstairs right now, but I don't think I had any of the human characters in the packs. I got the individual Target Legacy packs that were this small that only came with the human characters and the compies. So me personally, I think that was a very smart way to include the compies in the in when Mattel got the license. I thought that was a smart way to make compy toys because you can't sell the compies individually because that would because who would pay that much for maybe 1 or 2 compies? So I thought it was smart that they gave like 2 for each human character. So by the time you bought all the human characters, you had an entire army of compies by then. So also a kitchen set, but I didn't have any money on me. Kitchen set. Was there a kitchen set for a Mattel? Was that one of the Comic Con exclusive sets, or was it from an old Kenner set? Well, it kind of sounds familiar, but it kind of doesn't. Also, I think Kenner released an entire Visitor Center playset also, but my memory is kind of foggy. So again, once I see something or see a clue world, then bam, it'll all the memories will come flooding back. So, but it's just drawing a blank right now. What's the name of your main channel? I'll go check it out. So it's called Carol Crane. So it's spelled Kerocrane. It's all one word. So Carol, which is the sound frogs make in Japan, kero kero, and then crane, like the crane. So I'll spell it again. Kerocrane. Carol Crane. Why did you decide to have a Jurassic World its own separate channel? Back when I had a YouTube channel in 2011, my interests always change. At first, I used it to upload my own animations and film and anime films. Then those weren't getting views at all, so I basically just kept it to like and comment on things. Then I started posting some anime figures and those started getting views. And I saw that everyone was doing YouTube and doing challenges and unboxings and discussion reviews. So then I decided I wanted to make my own reviews and stuff. And then those got a lot of views. And then I thought my channel had no identity because it was a mishmash of different things. So it was either about Jurassic Park, it was about anime, it was about collecting things, it was about traveling. So it was just a mishmash of different things. So then that channel got deactivated in May of 2024, which is something I don't want to get into right now. I could tell that story when I'm on another live. But when I started my main channel over again in June 2024. It's already at 600 subscribers right now. And then while I was doing that, I still wanted to make Jurassic Park stuff and Jurassic World stuff. So then I just made this separate channel. I also have another couple separate channels that aren't. They have like a small base fan. They're not big at all. They're maybe like in two-digit subscriber numbers. Like I have a channel focused mainly on what I do for work, and I just do skits for that. But that's basically why this is a separate channel. And then when I saw that this video was raking in views and this channel was raking in views and subscribers, I decided to try to post as much as I can on it because I saw that this is something that audience is like looking at and that there is still a thriving market for Jurassic Park fans and Jurassic Park toy collectors. So I just kept going. Every time I was at Target or Walmart or any other toy store, I would make an effort to just film what type of Jurassic World toys they had there and just document it and upload it and basically saying, hey, this toy is out. Hey, this toy is out at Target. So that's why I have a separate Jurassic Park channel. It wasn't Kenner, I think it was Mattel. I'll be heading out. Need to rest for the day that comes. Keep taking. Yeah. Thanks for joining me, Orca. Yeah, thanks for staying on this long. I'm probably only going to stay live on here for another 3 minutes since I'm going to hit the 2 hour mark. Reach and knowing that my daily live goal was complete because I meant to only go live for 30 minutes and I meant to try to go live for an hour. Then I fully committed to try to stay on for 2 hours and it's 1 hour 58 minutes. So I think I'm going to stick to that goal. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, Orca. As always, I enjoyed answering your comments. I enjoyed seeing what you had to say, and I'm hoping you'll look forward to my future live streams and keep watching my shorts and my long videos. So and yeah, check out my main channel, Carol Crane. So have a good night. Yeah, I'll be heading. Yeah, one of my friends had a small YouTube channel, and he told me to try this because I didn't know he was recording secretly. And I think that's a topic I'll also save for a separate day. Because I don't want to get too into it right now since I only have 1 minute left on this live stream. But I'm not a fan of reaction channels. I'm not a fan of people being nuisances and asking people inappropriate questions with a camera in their face and then just getting their reaction, or asking them offensive questions or doing offensive things to them, like doing pranks on them without their consent. I'm not a fan of that. So I don't like that kind of YouTube content. And and I even say, like, at conventions, don't be that person that would freaking put a camera in my face filming me just to get a reaction out of me if they're doing something to me or asking me inappropriate questions, because I don't support that at all. So, um, yeah, me neither. I was mad. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you think so, because sadly, that was the kind of stereotype I got for younger kids these days. I thought that's all they like, just prank channels and prank videos, and just being inappropriate and being public nuisance streamers. I just don't like that at all. Not a fan of it. So, and I don't know if I need to even elaborate on that. And I think I said all I had to say about that. As I said earlier, like a minute ago, that I would probably save that topic for a different day. But I think I said all I needed to say about that topic. So 2 hours. Yes, I made 2 hours of this live stream. So I'm gonna end it right here, even though I just got two more viewers in this live stream besides just you. Hey, I'm back. Could you type the name of the channel? So here, I don't know how I could type in the live stream. So if you can you spell it out? It's here. Can you type it into the comments as I spell it out? K-E-R-O-C-R-A-N as in Navy and E. So that's it, Carol Crane. Can you type it in the comments too so I could verify if that was correct or not? Yeah, you did make it too. Carol Crane. Yes, that's it. So Orca, that's my main channel, Carol Crane. And Liam, I don't know if you want to screenshot that and check that channel out and subscribe to that one too, but it's basically all arcade content. I record myself winning at claw machines, unboxing Labubu and other Pop Mart stuff, and winning Labubu from claw machines. So maybe check that out after the live. So yeah, you all made it to the end. So awesome. 2 hours into this live stream. So that'll be it for my second live stream on this channel ever. Stegosaurus time. Yeah, thanks for reminding me. So Mattel Stegosaurus Camp Cretaceous 2022, I believe. It looks like a camo extreme one with the white coloring of the Arctic and the subdued dark green, sage green color. So, man, make sure you're all hitting that like, spamming that like button as you're still in the remainder of this live because I'm going to log out soon. So, that's it. So Stegosaurus is bidding all of you a good night, and thanks a lot for tuning into my second live stream of this channel ever. We made it through 2 entire hours, so 6 hours total of being live on this channel, and I think we're off to a good start on this channel, and I think we're off to a good start after making 1K subs, and I'm glad that y'all, Liam and Orca, are tuned in the entire time. So very much appreciated, and we'll enjoy having you in future lives. So yeah, bye Cipher. So that's it. So have a good night, everyone. Don't stay up too late and get lots of rest, okay? Owen Grady says, and Blue says too. So have a good night.